I see another officer-involved shooting. This time, it's in St. Louis. So when like most stuff like this happens, I immediately send a text to the officer I worry most about. No response. This isn't that unusual. He was probably off last night and was catching up on his sleep. Maybe his shift was extended. So I finish getting ready and rush to work, get to my desk, and start today, hoping that it goes fast and I can get out of there. Then my day, my week, my life was changed with one phone call. Blake, my friend of 20 years, my teammate, and my brother from another mother, gone with no warning. Just like that, Blake Snyder ended his watch here on Earth. I cannot describe the overwhelming emotions that came over me. Words cannot describe the hurt, the pain, the confusion that I was trying to comprehend. Like most toddlers, I cried. No, not cried. I wept right there in my office in the middle of a factory full of big, manly men. What was I going to do? What was his family going to do? Then the next emotion hit me, the anger. Like a lot of you I've spoken to in the last few days, I was angry. And I'm not one to get angry, but oh, was I angry. There are only a couple times in my life that I have been that angry. Come to think of it, the other times I was that angry, Blake was involved. Why Blake? I have asked myself this over and over. What did he do to deserve this? This man, the man who lived his life to serve the Lord and to protect and serve his community. Why would the God that he held most high, the God that Blake introduced me to some 20 years ago, why would he do this? Why would he take him from us? This battle in my head would go on for hours, but it was not for us to know this side of heaven. No matter what I said, what I yelled, or what I thought, there was only one phrase that was repeated in my head: serve others. This one phrase was burned into my brain. He died serving others. Then time slowed down. My thoughts became clearer. As I sat at work in my office, I could hear someone saying, serve others. In the past 4 days, I've witnessed so many good things I might never seen if this tragedy didn't happen. I've seen Blake's fellow officers, though grieving themselves, out in force to help the family of this fallen officer. Their willingness to do whatever they needed to make this terrible situation a little less terrible for the families involved. It may have just been a hug to comfort a loved one, or a trip to the grocery store to stock the kitchen for the family so that they didn't have to worry about it. They have stood watch over Elizabeth, Malachi, Dick, Peggy, and the rest of the family when Blake couldn't.